Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic host of Bachelor Nation News. Now, we've got a spoiler on Bachelor in Paradise. ABC in The Bachelor accidentally gave away who's going to get engaged at the Bachelor in Paradise finale. At least one couple's getting engaged that we know. There could be many. There could be three. We're not really sure exactly who's getting engaged, but judging by the promo they aired last night, I'm going to play that for you, and we will dissect who it is. And do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. My channel's been churning out 3, 4, 5, who knows how many videos per day. So if you enjoy my company, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you really enjoy it, go to patreon.com/Dave Neal for bonus content, stand-up comedy videos, and other private podcasts. Or I'll give it away for free right here on my Instagram. Brand new stand-up comedy clip, just a quick reel. You can go watch that on my Instagram, @DNeals. Go support it. Share it on your stories if you laugh. And let's get right into it. Here we go. So this is the promo from last night. I'm going to read it to you. One of my audience members sent me this clip here. So see if you can spot the spoiler. It's very fast. Very fast. See if you can spot who Bachelor producers accidentally show right here that has an engagement ring on. Here we go. All right, so did you see that, guys? Did you pick up on that? I'm going to show you right now. Here's the... So, because we potentially could have Marissa and Riley, Becca and Thomas, Grocery Store Joe and Serena, and Mari and Kenny. It's had a lot of names to remember. We could potentially have 4 engagements. I could see any single one of them going the distance. But the couple that I've actually thought has the most potential was the one that they just spotted here. Here it is, Mari and Kenny. Now, what we see here is Kenny's wearing his final rose. And Mari's got what appears to be a Neal Lane engagement ring. Emerald cut. We'll have to see. We're really not sure. Boy, they're just giving these things away these days. So that's what we've got. Now you see it. You'll see it right here. It's wherever right at the end here. Let's see if we can pause fast enough.
Don't miss the shocking and emotional.
So it looks like Joe's going to propose. Oh, there it is, right? So there it is. So maybe they already proposed, and then they get to go up on the tower and watch other people propose. Will they say yes? Will they say no? We'll have to see. But Kenny and Mari have been spotted together, several times. Not too often, but they have been spotted together. Reality Steve wrote on his blog that he received a picture of Kenny and Mari at a rooftop pool in Chicago where Kenny lives. The picture taker didn't feel comfortable with him posting it, so he didn't. But 2 of the 3 final couples now have been seen together publicly post-filming. So if there's 3 final couples, that means will Becca and Thomas not work out? Because as we've talked about, there's whether they didn't work out at the end of Bachelor in Paradise, they have been spotted on Instagram, the granite counter, gate where they have the same wine glasses, same granite counter, plant gate. They had the plant in the background, the bamboo ladder. We've been sort of piecing it together for the last couple of months now. But as far as Grocery Store Joe goes, we just watched in the preview that he will propose, as it appears. Kendall may or may not be there to interrupt. So let's see what people have to say about that. My ex is literally the last person whose blessing I care to receive. So if that's what Kendall's doing, I'm sure it's 100% unwanted by Joe and Serena. No one wants to see an ex on proposal day. Imagine thinking so highly of yourself you actually believed your ex would want your blessing for their new relationship. If she's showing up, then Joe likely requested some sort of closure. They likely just picked the wrong damn time to bring her out. Or right for the producers. Watching this promo, it blows my mind that James made it all the way through. Yeah, how about big boy James, right? Buff James made it through to the end. Not bad, right? Kendall girl, I hope the dough was worth the dignity because, oof, she and her sister literally drank donkey love juice on Fear Factor. That's right. They essentially got Fear Factor shut down from drinking donkey urine and donkey love juice. But hey, what can you do? You know what I mean? This is the dating version of Fear Factor, going on a show and trying to find love. So it looks like we'll have that. There's obviously Mari, just gorgeous right there. Some photos of Mari looking great, and of course Kenny not looking too bad. Not looking bad for 40, if you ask me. Wouldn't mind looking half that good at 40. A full head of hair at 40. Look right to the forehead. Nice little widow's peak. So yeah, I feel like that's and not to mention, I mean, this isn't the first time ABC has spoiled Mari and Kenny. This is from August 18th. ABC totally spoiled a Bachelor in Paradise Season 7 engagement in a new promo. So they've done this multiple times. The question is, does Bachelor, do they even care? There's so many couples around. They'd almost have no footage if they didn't spoil something, right? So let's see what the first spoiler was that they had. If a good Easter egg makes you happier than Wells Adams with a cocktail in hand, here are the accidental details. So they had a close-up of someone shopping for engagement rings. It shows a chest peeking out of a blue button-down shirt, complete with a chunky gold chain necklace. One curious viewer realized the pecs looked pretty familiar, so they sent some proof over to a Bachelor Nation Instagram account. So here it is. Here's a spoiler from early. On the left, we have the insert shot of a Neal Lane engagement ring. It doesn't mean that she says yes. It's like half a spoiler. A proposal, but not necessarily a yes. And of course, we know that that's Kenny right there. We can tell by the shadow of the clavicle. You know it's a fun week when I'm going over the shadows of a clavicle. You know me, Detective Dave. Let me know what you think about this spoiler and if there's any other. Let's see. You know what we'll do on this video here? I wasn't preparing to do this, but let's go right into a couple voicemails because I know people had called last night regarding Bachelor in Paradise. So look, I'm plugging in my phone right now. Wasn't even prepared to do this, but let's check out a couple Bachelor voicemails from last night and see what people had to say after watching the episode. So here we go. Give me 2 seconds. Love to hear from you guys.
This is Alicia calling from Queens, New York City. Got to meet you at your show in Brooklyn a few weeks ago. Made the I Digress. Anyways, I'm going to keep this really short. I just wanted to say that on tonight's episode of Bachelor in Paradise, they really missed an opportunity to have it be a 90s theme prom and have Kenny, the boy band, come and play. I got to see them in Chicago a few years ago, and it was one of the best but craziest nights of my life. So they really missed an opportunity. But anyways, I digress. First time caller, long time listener. Love you, love Tasha. Hope she's feeling better. Thanks.
Thank you, Alicia. Yeah, Alicia came into my show in Brooklyn. Always good to get some live support. I'll be back in New York end of November. I have some other shows possibly coming up in Scottsdale. Who knows? You might find me in Orlando. Couple different spots back in Hollywood in November as well. So go to the Facebook group, Dave Neal's Community, if you want up to date on all of that. But thanks for the call. Yeah, Kenny's boy band that'd be so much fun. A boy band cover band, absolutely. But I'm sure there were some conflicts of interest there. You know, putting them on his own show. Oh, here we go. Hold on. I'm missing you. Let's go back here. Go to the dock and back to the top. Here we go. Next call.
Jacqueline calling from tropical Toronto. Haven't called you in a long time.
Welcome back.
But listen, I am so worked up right now. Just finished watching the episode, the 3 hours, and I know that the producers can manipulate the edit, but listen, Noah just kept spilling his guts, giving her words of affirmation, said that he loved her or was falling in love with her, and she was just stone-faced. And then she turns out at the prom and is turned herself into the victim. I was really not impressed with Abigail whatsoever. So you can't have it both ways. You can't be an ice princess. You can't be totally frigid and then turn yourself into the victim that you couldn't expect him to say those sorts of things. So you know what, Noah, dodged a bullet. You're young. You'll find someone who really appreciates and loves you. That's all I got to say for now. I'm going to bed because it's late. All right, Dave Neal, love you. Love what you're doing. Keep up the good fight. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you so much, Jacqueline, calling from tropical Toronto. I agree with you. Look, maybe we only saw a certain side of Abigail, but look, everybody should go to therapy. Everybody's got a lot of life to unpack and burdens that we put on ourselves. And Abigail probably thinks a lot of thoughts, but she doesn't show them to her face. So Noah doesn't have much to work with. She clearly needs to become more expressive with her emotions because, hey, ladies, we're not mind readers, okay? I tell you all the time, my fiance's like, didn't I tell you something? I go, no, I don't know what you're thinking, but you didn't say it out loud, and I can't read your mind. I can try my best, but I can't read your mind. So if someone's optimistic like Noah, he can just plow through and just like be like, hey, I'm falling in love with you, and until you tell me otherwise, I'm going to keep going in this direction. And in her head, she's like, oh my gosh, no, what? But in her face, she's just like, you know what I mean? She's got get out face, you know what I mean? From the horror movie. Anyway, so I mean, didn't she do the same thing on Matt's season? Isn't this the same storyline where like she's kind of like not ready to? I don't know. You guys tell me. It seems like we're starting to see a trend here. It doesn't mean she's a bad person. It just means she needs to maybe be and more in touch with her emotions on a physically communicating it level, or B, not go on a dating show where you're going to be on TV, because that's what, we're here to like see what's going on. All right, next one. Let's see who we got here. Is this a blank? This might be a blank. I think that's it. Someone told me they called drunk, but was that a you, Alicia? You didn't sound drunk at all. You know me. I get a lot of drunk voicemails here. And people go, hey, Dave, maybe don't play the drunk voicemails. If I don't play the drunk voicemails, I'm going to lose 90% of the voicemails. Everyone watches the show drinking wine, and I get phone calls after. That's how it works. If anyone wants to call in, please do. 401-213-9828. There's the number right there, 401-213-9828. And that was your spoiler. If anything else comes along, I will be here to talk about it. So make sure to hit the like button and subscribe on your way out the door, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye now.